Hello, today I'm gonna give you a little beginner's introduction to Roblox Studio so that you can learn how to build games on Roblox. Today I'll show you how to install Roblox Studio, how to find games and create new ones, how you go through the different tool menus, how you move around, and how you create and edit objects. Let's get started. First, you go to roblox.com and log into your Roblox account. Once you're logged in, you're gonna click the create button at the top and then click start creating. This will let you download Roblox Studio, which is the tool you need to make games in Roblox. Once you have downloaded the installation file, you will run it and the installation will start. For most people, this takes a few minutes, but it's pretty quick. Once Roblox Studio is done installing, it will open up and let you log in. You'll log in with your Roblox account and then you're ready to continue. Once you've logged in, you'll get an overview of all the templates. These are sorted into two categories, theme and gameplay. To the left, you'll find a button saying My Games. That will display all the games that you have made or created. In the group game section, all games that are owned by groups you're in will be displayed, but this is only if you are allowed to edit them. In the Shared with Me tab, others can share their game with you so that you can edit it and help them out. That way, you can work together with others on games. Now we will go back to the templates and use the base plate template to create our first game. You can move the camera around by holding down the left mouse button. This, as you see, will change where I look. But to move around in the game, you'll use W to go forward and S to go back. If you combine this with A and D, you can go to the left and to the right. When you do this together with holding the left mouse button down, you can move around freely and fly around your game. Now we're gonna look at the tool menus. The first one you see is the home menu. This has some basic tools from all the menus in one simple view. It lets you do the most important stuff. To do more advanced stuff, you have to open the other menus, which you find at the top. The model menu is for creating and editing parts in your game. It's to change how your game looks when the player goes around. In the test tab, you can test your game. You can test it on different devices or with more than one player. This is to make sure your game works correctly. When you click the View tab, you will get an overview of several windows you can open. A window can be snapped into different places and will give you different tools to create your game. Finally, we got the Plugins tab, which is small user-created plugins that will help enhance your experience. Example, it can make building easier or make coding easier. It really depends on what you want, and you can get plugins for a lot of different stuff. In the Home tab, you'll find a button that creates a part. Let's create one and try to do some stuff with it. The first thing we're gonna do is just move it around by using the select tool. This is very easy, but it might not be precise. To do precise movements, you'll use the move tool. Then you can drag any of the arrows to move the part around. The scale tool lets you change how big your part is. If you select it, you can drag the dots around to change how big your part is. You can change it in any direction you would like. The rotate tool is used to rotate the part. Pretty simple. You just drag the rings to rotate it. You can also use the material and color buttons to change the material or color of your part. This is very useful to create different types of buildings. Maybe you need bricks or you need some metal. But the most important thing we got when building is the anchor button. The anchor button makes it so that parts don't fall down. And I'll show you what I mean. In this example, the blue part is anchored while the red is not. As you see, the red parts fall to the ground and you can move it around, while the blue part stays in place. And that's why it's so important to use anchor. If you want it to stay in place, use it. If it should be movable, then don't. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you have learned something new today. Today you should have learned how to install Roblox Studio, how to find games and create new ones, and how to go through the different tool menus and a little about what they do, how to move around and create and edit objects. If you do enjoy what you've seen today, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and turned on notifications. That way you'll be notified when I upload future videos. Until next time, I'll see you around.